Hello everyone, this is Joe from OnePageZen.com, and today in this tutorial we're going to go over how to set up a WordPress website using the Google Cloud Platform for hosting. Now this is an especially useful tutorial for you if you have an existing WordPress website that you want to move over to the Google Cloud Platform for hosting, or if you are starting a new WordPress website and are looking for a good hosting provider. Now, the first step in this tutorial is to head on over to the Google Cloud Platform. That's cloud.google.com. We're going to click the Console tab in the upper right-hand corner. All right, now before you can begin with this tutorial, you do need to have a Google Cloud Platform account. Now, setting up an account is relatively straightforward. However, I'm not going to go over those steps in this tutorial. So once you have successfully created an account, head over to your dashboard on Google Cloud Platform. And we're going to go up here in the upper left-hand corner. We're going to go to the Create a Project tab. Now for project name, you can put in whatever you want. I'm going to put in test 1. Now notice how Google will come up with a unique project ID for you. And click Create. I'm going to forego that simply because I've already created a project for this example. So once you've created your project, make sure it's selected here. And we're going to go to Cloud Launcher in order to deploy WordPress. Now scroll down a bit, and here you'll notice the blog CMS solutions. The first 3 here are WordPress. I'm going to go with WordPress by Bitnami simply because it is the most straightforward to use, in my opinion. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to click Launch on Compute Engine. All right, now for deployment name, you can name it whatever you want. In this tutorial, I'm going to name it test-1. For zone, you can select whichever zone you prefer. For machine type, I'm going to select the micro 0.6 gigabytes of memory, simply because it is the cheapest option. For disk type, I'm going to select the solid state drive, simply because they are, on average, about 5 to 10 times faster than the standard persistent disk. And for disk size in gigabytes, I'm going to go with the default of 10, simply because that is the lowest disk size that is allowed. All right, now I'm going to go down here and I'm going to click Deploy. Now this process does take a couple of minutes for the project to deploy. So hold on and be patient. All right, now that our WordPress has been deployed, we're going to take note of our admin username, which is user, and our admin password, which is temporary, and you're going to want to change it after your first login. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to click log in to the admin panel. All right, for username is user. For password, I'm going to paste, and I'm going to log in. And there you go. You have just installed WordPress on the Google Cloud Platform. Now, in the next tutorial, I'm going to go over how to point your domain to your Google Cloud Platform account, and I will also show you how to move over an existing WordPress website to your Google Cloud Platform WordPress installation. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment in the box below, or feel free to send me an email. Thanks for watching.